One of the most common questions I get asked is, how is it that you connect so quickly with people and then influence them? One of the things that we know to be true, something that really gives us a deep sense of satisfaction, is how well and how much we connect with someone. Simply getting along with someone isn't the same as connecting with them. What's really interesting here about connection is that communication doesn't necessarily equate to connection. So you can be talking with someone, so for example, your team members, your co-workers, your family, your friends, but still not feel any connection. And when we do feel that we have connection with someone, what it does, it creates this feeling of fulfillment, of joy. It lights us up. There are many myths around saying that, no, I don't need to connect with people to be able to get the job done, or I don't need people around me, I'm cool on my own. Actually, all studies and science tells us that human beings, we're actually wired for connection. In fact, when we meet people in our day-to-day lives, our brain, it lights up. And so one of the main barriers that get in the way of connecting and influencing people is our ability to communicate effectively. Now, think about how common this story is. We're all so crazy busy rushing around all the time, sending emails and jumping in and out of meetings and sending texts and yelling stuff across the office, responding without thinking and simply ticking the boxes. We're in autopilot because there's just no time to think. We're on to the next thing and the next thing. And instead of really becoming aware of what we're saying, of what others are saying and how others are showing up, we tend to focus so much on the do. We're trapped in our heads. We're stuck in this mode. We sort of tend to miss the most important moments of truly connecting with one another. Connection starts with the foundation of being present. Deep connection goes far beyond simply communicating. It comes from interacting, and it comes from behavior. So what if you were to take a deep breath, become more aware of your thoughts, of your communication, of your surroundings, the people that are around you? What if you were to hold eye contact with them for a moment? Eye contact is such a powerful, deep connecting tool. The people I meet, being present, taking the time to stop and connect with them through holding eye contact really helps me to increase empathy, creating a bond, trust, and it links us together emotionally. So in your role as a leader, when it comes to relationships with your team, with your colleagues, your stakeholders, community even, how present are you to them? Or are you kind of hanging around, just sort of connecting around them? You might be in the same office with them, you might be on a Zoom call with them, or even on a phone call with them, but how much time are you actually spending really connecting with them versus just simply being around them? Connection, it gives us a sense of belonging. I just want to encourage you now to become even more aware, if you're not already, of your communication and how that may be impacting the way in which you connect and influence those around you. Now, if this is something that you've taken away value from, I'd love to invite you along to a 2-hour live online Zoom and sharing the exact tools and strategies with you that are helping other leaders create meaningful, lasting relationships for themselves and for their team. If this sounds like something that you would like to take away value from, I'd love for you to accept my personal invitation by clicking the link below to register for our session together. I trust I'll see you there.